Make sure there is no contact for at least 30 days or even more. I am very good at deleting numbers, the way I will delete your number. Thank you very much for coming once again. We are still at a chichi space. You just have no idea how much I am proud of you. In the previous video, we talked about some of the steps that you can employ to get through a divorce. Now, let's consider this as a part B because it still helps. But I decided to call it steps to get over someone you love. But of course, it can still relate to the previous topic, but never mind. Let's go into it together. How to get over someone after a difficult breakup. No matter how long you and your partner were together, a breakup is a breakup. And the reason I'm bringing this second video is because I know that healing is a very gradual process. Let's see if this new video works out something for you. Don't contact your ex. The law of no contact says that. Make sure they don't contact you as well. Do not contact your ex. I know there's this temptation of wanting to check on them or something. Please, don't do that. While you might be inclined to speak to them, make sure there is no contact for at least 30 days or even more after the relationship has ended. I am very good at deleting numbers, the way I will delete your number, because I don't want to contact you. Like, the temptation comes so strong, and it's okay. Don't blame yourself. We are human. We get it? And we get to learn from an experience. So it's really, really okay. But for me, the best thing to do is to delete the number of this person so that I can really make sure that I don't contact them. I really get this strong feeling of contacting them. Like the urge becomes so strong. But once I let it slide, oh my God, it will look like I never even knew you in the first place. That is me. So, you may still love the person you're breaking up with and you still want to keep them around. But what is that for? It's for you to hurt yourself and continue hurting yourself. Like I said, this is a totally understandable impulse. It's totally understandable. And I also believe that it's possible to be friends with your ex no matter how much you love them and no matter how devastating the relationship was. It's still possible. It's possible to be friends, so never blame yourself. But of course, this can happen after some time has passed. So for now, please, no contact. Do not contact them. This also helps your brain to adjust and shift them into the X category. You know what I'm talking about. Rely on your support system. We all have a support system. Don't be afraid to reach out to friends, family, or whoever you feel like can really help you out. Don't be afraid to reach out to them. At this point, you need them. You don't have to face this difficulty or situation alone. You don't have to do that. You need people around you at this point. It's the most difficult someone can go through. Allow yourself to seek out help and be ready to receive it. Don't fear. Don't mind about what people will say. People will always say what they want. Even if you are doing well, people will talk. Even when you're doing worse, people will talk. So people will always talk. When you surround yourself with people who really have your best interest at heart, you can get out of that funk and recognize that you actually have so many things to be thankful for. And by the way, this also helps to strengthen those non-romantic relationships, if you ask me. Get out of your comfort zone. When you're trying to get over someone you love, one of the best things you can do to yourself is push out yourself and try something new. Try to tread into a different direction. Like I said, if you've always wanted to learn how to bake, why not? This is your moment to do it, to make yourself busy. Do something you love. Or you can also join a sport. Seize this opportunity to get into those pastimes and even make new friends. Not only are you opening yourself to meeting new people and having fun, but you're also proving to yourself that life should go on. How about that? Even after this person is no longer a part of your life, life should go on. I mean, you were not even born with this person together. Your life must go on. Embrace the growing pains and stretch those confining limits that you have placed upon yourself. Feel your feelings. What did I say? I said, feel your feelings. In my Ugandan accent, I would say, feel your feelings. It's often said that the best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. But I propose a twist. That person should be you. What were you thinking? Were you thinking I'm trying to say you should get into another relationship? No, give your time to heal. That person should be you. The new person should be you. Go under your loudest feelings of sadness and dive deeper into your emotional needs and experience. I tell you, you can emerge from a heartbreak stronger than you could ever imagine. I'm telling you. More self-aware with a greater sense of self-love. Did you hear that? If you did not, rewind the video. Yes, that is it. So give yourself time to feel your feeling, to feel that sense of being loved. Love you. Show yourself some self-love. At this point, you can actually even take yourself out. Yes. But do your best to intentionally work towards a place where healing is possible. That should be the main intention. After all, your goal is to find a loving and fulfilling and a romantic relationship. So mending your broken heart and being ready to find love again should be the key. Whatever you do, don't feel rushed. Take your time. Know that this process takes time and you should absolutely have your own pace. Also, remember that your ex wasn't perfect. It's important to accept the reality of your past relationship and get to understand why you and your partner did not work out, why you broke up. So try to accept that they were a person with flaws and accept that the relationship ended. Write them down. Remember, I told you can write them down. The reasons why you think the relationship ended. You can even take a picture of your ugly crying face and remember, I have that picture. Each time I look at that picture, I laugh. If they were really the love of your life, you would not have to snot all over your face. So that picture should be a reminder to you. Be kind to yourself, Mama, Baba. I want to involve everyone. I mean, there are men also who go through heartbreaks. And there are some of us women also who cause this, So be kind to yourself. People getting over a breakup often blame themselves. Maybe I didn't do it the right way. Why did if I didn't do this, it wouldn't have happened. Hey, it was bound to happen. Avoid falling into this trap of blaming yourself. You did your best. You did what you could. Never blame yourself. You should always treat yourself with love, care, and respect, especially during this fragile moment. That is what you need, self-love. And like I told you always, there is nobody who can love you better than you. Self-love is one of the utmost important aspects when you're getting over a heartbreak. So do the self-love and don't blame yourself. It wasn't your fault. The truth is it had to end. But just go ahead and love yourself the way you deserve to be loved, the way you'd want another person to love you. Okay? If you did not get closure, imagine it. There are some people who will break up with you and they will never give you the closure because they want you to keep going back to them. But don't get into that trap. Just imagine the closure. I know we all need that closure so that we are able to easily move on, so that we want to have that feeling of being able to learn from what we might have done wrong in the other relationship. But no, just imagine the closure. You don't need all that time to keep going back and forth. It just delays your healing. We don't always get the closure we deserve. And no amount of chasing somebody or begging them to treat us the way we deserve will create this outcome. So you'll be wasting your time. If your mind is stuck on a feedback loop of I can't move on until, use your imagination to create the breakup scene. SCENE. Sin. And move on. Use your imagination to create the sin you never got. I mean, you've already gone through a lot of stuff in these relationships. You can always use your imagination to put those happenings into breakup. How you feel it would have happened. So, we don't get the closure all the time. Aha! This is the best sin. The one where your partner accepts accountability of the hurt they caused you and acknowledges that they were wrong. This is you creating a sin, by the way. And then family closes the door on the relationship for good. Marinate in this as much as you can in order to really feel it. Do a dramatic reading with your friends if you can. Do a dramatic reading with your friends. This is us finding a closure. You can do it with your friends or with your therapist. Ceremoniously light it on fire. Anything to mark the closing of a chapter. So you're ready to start a new one. Do it. Do your imaginary closure. Not everyone will give you that closure. People are so mean out there. So in order to get over somebody who caused you pain, the best for you to do is look forward rather than looking backward. It just keeps taking you back. If you are always replaying your emotions to see where you went wrong, is it what? You will never get over this person. Look towards the future. If you do that, getting over this person might be much more possible and easy. Allow yourself enough distance from the past to grow into this new chapter. Allow yourself. Take a break from social media. Oh my God, social media. Much as social media is interesting, there are some things that happen on social media that really hurt. Take a break. How often do you look at these people's social media posts? And I know of people who move on and want to make the other person feel bad. They post. That is all pretense. Okay, it may be real, it's okay, but just do this for you. That's why blocking them maybe may work, but you can actually take a break from social media. Because each time you look at these people, it may actually hurt you. And if you truly love yourself, it's time to stop checking on their account. If you're still consumed with what this person does every day, what they are doing with their life, it may really be difficult for you to move on. So it's essential that they are off your screen. Clear out the physical reminders. The most interesting for me. Delete the pictures. Clear off the physical reminders. A necessary step to moving on is clearing off the lingering reminders around you. If you still have random items from this person in your room, when you are ready, please clear them off so that it leaves space to create memories with someone new, someone worth it. Reward yourself for the progress. You have reached this stage. It's time to reward yourself for the progress you have made in your healing. Moving on from a breakup involves lots of hard steps. And you can take yourself for a weekend trip. Aww. Why not do that? You deserve the reward. You have really worked so hard on yourself. Identify what actually makes you sad, and it will help you figure out how to move forward. Identifying the key elements of a relationship that impacted you allows you to seek fulfillment elsewhere. So if you have reached this stage, it means you're doing well. And I really want to appreciate you for being here. You're going to get over that pain. And I want to repeat this again, and should always be at the back of your mind, that no one is coming to heal you. Jumping into a new relationship will only break you. Your healing is totally dependent on you, and it is up to you to do the best for yourself. Thank you very much for coming. I really wish you well on your healing journey, and I need you to believe that it may look difficult right now, but trust me, one day you will smile and you will thank yourself for allowing yourself to go through the process. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. Peace out.